The two books that really helped me, or continue to help me to think of being different, good and different, right?
Sure, yeah.
Like
Let's just take
it's
good
necessary but not sufficient.
Yes.
There are two that are on the older side and one that's relatively new. The 22 Immutable Laws of Marketing.
Yep.
Really short read.
Super short. The book's like
super
that big,
short,
right?
and just gives fantastic examples of how, say, like Amstel Light becomes the only light imported beer. Boom, like defines a category, owns it, right? And the second, Blue Ocean Strategy.
Oh yeah.
Really interesting
Fantastic.
book. And then the third, which is a little tech-centric, but I think there's still a lot to be gained from it, is Business Model Generation.
Don't know that one.
It's a list of, it's a compilation of different business and revenue models. Just like,
a list?
Just like 100 different profiles of companies with different models.
Wow.
Whether it's distribution, manufacturing, customer segmentation, and there are 2 or 3 pages in that book that are checklists that allow you to go through and identify opportunities that you might not have seen or even thought of up to that point. Because it's like you can take the same product and sell it higher market, right? You can take the same product, sell it lower market. You can take the same product and distribute it differently, right? Going direct versus through retail versus distributors, whatever. And those 3 I've found really, really helpful for brainstorming. What are the...
Oh gosh, so I want to talk more about books. I haven't really dropped any real books.
I know, it's like freaking bleeding a stone here.
I know. I'm having this weird... let's talk a little bit more current rather than sort of like way historical. Like what 22 Immutable Laws of Marketing is like a classic.
Yeah.
That's way back. I feel heavily influenced by, we have a similar circle of friends, books that you have written, books that Gary Vee has written, Ryan Holiday with Trust Me, I'm Lying, How to Understand the Media.
Yeah.
You know, Gary has been pounding his chest for a long time about all the stuff that he pounds his chest on besides the Jets. But again, I look at those things...
For those who don't know Gary Vee, that's Vaynerchuk.
Vaynerchuk.
Yes, Vaynerchuk.
His most recent book, Jab, 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 Right Hook. Guys like Austin Kleon wrote books called Steal Like an Artist. His most recent one that just came out, Share Your Work. All that.
I haven't seen that one. Steal Like an Artist is a fast read, good book.
Super small, fast read, and it's the premise on that book is basically if you steal from one person, that's stealing. If you I took your idea, the 4-hour bike ride or whatever. It's not really that original, but
get in line. Yeah, 100 Facebook ads.
I know. I've seen your face.
The day of reckoning is coming. I assure you.
But like drawing something from all of the people who you respect and appreciate and admire, that's called research.
Yeah.
And Picasso's, good artists borrow, great artists steal. There's a million quotes out there. And it's just a book about inspiration. It gives you some courage to sort of hack the system, to remix and reuse, and everything that's out there has been done. And it's just how can we sort of undone or redo what's already out there, chunk it up into new pieces. So those are some more contemporary ones that, again, very much outside photography. I feel like I've nailed my craft, and reading books in photography, I do that for pleasure. I respect and admire Leibovitz and Mapplethorpe and there's a dozen greats, but my inspiration comes from outside. So a lot of artist biographies and whatnot too. So